What's up, beautiful people? I go by the name of Hlumelo, aka Hlumelo from Word Out Media. We're chilling today with the main man, the man behind the brand. Who are we? We are on Who Are We TV live. Uveka, the artist, aka Hlumelo Mahlezana.
Let the people know.
They must know.
So the company in itself started 2013. That's when it was established. The Who Are We Holdings as a whole. First we did music, yeah. In case you guys didn't know, I used to kill it on my But yeah, we did a lot of music. We worked with a lot of artists, produced a lot of stuff, hosted a lot of events. Sure. And then we moved to the next step and era of what Who Are We is. And then we started doing content production. We did photography. Now we are doing heavily content production. We want to showcase the very same people we were trying to help by creating a platform for back in the day. Now we want to tell their stories.
Who Are We is about, actually. As the people we've been subscribing, we've been liking, we've been sharing, we want to know what actually are we following. Skipper.
Yo, that's a crazy question. The idea behind coming up with the channel was so that we could find something that will come and act as a platform for people to, network with the different talents that we have. Artists, creative, young entrepreneurs in and around our surroundings. You understand? That's where the idea conceptualized from of coming up with the channel. The initial plan, the initial idea behind us finally concluding that we should have a channel. Mind you, the content that we are currently dropping now was shot a while back. So this is us just finding a way of packaging all the content that we've done and trying to deliver it to the public, We're trying to express, and by expressing it that way, we are showcasing an answer to the question of who are we is.
Us as the people want to know. I'm sure everyone is looking to know about the channels. Yes. Because Who Are We releases episodes on a weekly basis. In terms of the channels, we want to know what is actually happening with the channel.
In the channel. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that question, by the way. Thanks for asking that.
Sure.
The channel in itself should serve like any other channel that anyone can identify with. Think of your favorite channel. Think of Zanzi Magic, think of SABC 1 or SABC 2 or whatever,
Sure.
The channel serves to produce different sets of content for different people. We want to achieve a point where we can drop, let me say, content each and every day. We've got content for Monday, we've got content Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so on and so forth.
The two shows, we have Breaking Shit Down, and then we have the Who Are We series, right? So what happened? The two series.
Alright. Firstly, Who Are We dropped first. It dropped on the 10th of March, my birthday. Not disclosing my age. The Who Are We series is more human orientated. We're looking at how people are doing something to make a change in their society or in their own life without the aid of maybe the government or any external support. Exactly. That's
Sure.
So that's the aim of Who Are We, and those are the type of people that we're looking to interact with when we interview artists and creatives and so on. And then on Breaking Shit Down, I've got crazy hosts on those.
Got power to the P, then let it be.
Shout out to BombaEcute. Yo. So what they do is that they try by all means to break down the topics that we are too afraid to have. Some people might find it provocative, the fact that they are not censored. They have no limits. They want to talk about buffet, but it's like, they want to talk about the unfair, unjust way of employment by having to sleep with a person who is a boss. Those are the type of conversations they are trying to take.
They must break shit down. It's exactly what we need, actually.
Yeah.
In terms of the youth, we need shows like that. King, we want to know. So if we as the followers subscribe and want to keep up with the two shows, in terms of them dropping, what if I have a certain favorite in terms of either I like Breaking Shit Down or I like the Who Are We series? So when do they get
the scheduling
in terms of the schedule?
Who Are We series drops every Sunday at 7 p.m. Breaking Shit Down also drops every Thursday, 7 p.m. Same time, Central African time, 7 p.m. every Thursday, every Sunday, Huawei series, 7 p.m. Because we are trying to not limit people. We're not inviting the same environment of people to come and watch the channel. You know, if you've got something like Breaking Shit Down, you might have someone who is more on the entertainment side, like they want to hear things on a lighter note, you understand?
Exactly,
And then on the Huawei series, maybe you're not too into the discovering artists and finding out talent around you. Maybe that's not for you, and that's okay. That's why we aim to provide content for exactly. We try to cater for everybody in the channel. That's
nice.
The aim.
That's nice. So you say you dropped the whole channel from the 10th of March,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. So since then, how has the response from the viewers, the people actually been? How has it been?
I would say the response has been good. Considering the fact that we hadn't dropped because we, you know, myself and the team, we beat ourselves so much up for trying to produce perfection when it comes to content, you know. Because you come from a university or a college or wherever you come from, and they taught you exactly how to do what you need to do. So when you look at your work and you're like, no, it's not perfect, man, it needs to be polished some more. You put it aside, you go shoot something else.
Sure.
So the response has actually been good.
So since everything started, like since around 2013, so
yes, the establishment.
So since the establishment of the whole campaign, who have you worked with, and what have they been doing?
Okay, so who we have worked with that will probably the viewers will identify with is probably Carbonina on her Carbodacious show, where we shot the whole thing. I myself personally took it to myself to take on the task to shoot her show and edit it for her. So we did some stuff with Carbonina, and we've been working with virtual productions, or rather 4 virtual productions, providing our services as people that founded Huawei. We've been providing services of camera operation, video editing, all around the industry. We've done shows from Eastern Cape, KZN, we've done Bloom. But that was more for us learning the skill, so we can bring back the skill and present it within the company itself. That's why, as much as it was established in 2013, most of the content that was shot was later than on shot, which was 2016 and 17. So it was always about getting people out there to get the skill. Because what I'm passionate about the most is actually giving people a platform to showcase their talent. I feel like the youth does not have a lot of platforms where they can showcase it.
So it's for the people.
It's for the people. It's for y'all. It's for y'all. It's for everybody.
Exactly.
That's what the channel is about.
Want to actually communicate and want to share their own stories.
Find us on info@whoarewe.co.za. Send us your story, send us your portfolio or profile. Tell us where you're located. Tell us if you would like to work with us. Now we'll get back to you. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We just want people. The most important thing is that we want people that are keen on helping themselves. People that are already pushing.
So in terms of social media,
okay,
like where do people actually find, say for instance, like other things about the Huawei campaign?
Yes.
How do they find? What are
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are all Huawei SA. So if you're looking for us, look out for Huawei SA. The channel on YouTube is Huawei TV, but we might have trouble finding that because we are a recent channel, which is growing. So we're competing with a lot of other channels that might have a similar name. So just look out for Huawei SA on Facebook. It's gonna have the channel link.
Like
Twitter, like,
subscribe,
like all the time. Like,
share.
follow, whatever needs to be done.
Share.